What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for July 22nd, 2021. So, we have next week's event update spoilers here. There's a couple of pretty decent packs coming up for next week, but again, that's only for the spenders. Plus, we have some pretty good news coming out from the TapTap test servers with very minimal lineups clearing to Fire 1. You know, that whole thing that I did this week with the Magic Stone cheese and everything? Well, looks like we might have saved some gems if we would have waited. So, I mean, if you guys are contemplating doing a to Fire 1 cheese clear, might be worth saving up and waiting. So, we'll jump right into it. We'll get to the news. But make sure you guys take 1 second. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Let's go. Okay, so jumping into the news that we have first, we of course are going to be getting 100 pink unicorn floaty toys. Look at that. I guess it's summertime, right? And 1 Prophet Orb daily, because of course we have the campaign event and Prophet Orb event on the same week, so we do get bonus loot. Now we do have the campaign event. Now Olivia at 2300, not really worth grabbing. Waldeck at 2700, definitely not worth grabbing because you're gonna have to use universal crystal shards for it, which I always say is a big no-no. Andrea at 3100, probably not worth it either, mainly just because Andrea is a support hero. Plus, I mean, he's not like anything god tier or anything like that. He's a solid hero. Definitely solid, but nothing amazing. And then, of course, lastly, we have the Snowheart. So the big question here for a lot of you is, should I actually get the Snowheart? It is the first time it has ever shown up in a campaign event, and it's starting to show up in your mysterious artifact chest. So basically, when it comes down to Snowheart, right now it is strictly, like very, very strictly, an endgame PvP artifact. It is there to help try to counter against teams like mine that I use on my account, my Lights Army, that uses an energy feed where you're having specific heroes going first with a specific speed just faster than other heroes that are using, say, Punisher of Immortal weapons and things like that, where they feed that hero an active in round 1. Now, if you're not facing teams like that, or you're not really in the end game meta, it's probably not worth it to go for it. Now, if you think you're going to be getting into some big serious PvP fights, or if you really enjoy the PvP in this game more than anything else, then you might want to consider it, because this artifact's not going to help you like in any other game mode really, because it's just to affect other artifacts that are being used in PvP. So again, you probably want to hold off on Snowheart. It's probably not the event to go for it, but ultimately it is up to you and where you are on your account. We do have the Prophet Orb Summon event. So this one's actually interesting. At 60 points, we have Garuda and a core. Now, typically I say you should probably be saving your Prophet Orbs for events that actually give bonus rewards, because eventually there's going to be some more Prophet Orb events this year that have, you know, maybe low tier pay to win artifacts attached to it, or maybe Cores of Transcendence, extras, bonuses, puppets, things like that. This one's interesting though, because if you haven't gotten 4 Sealand done, it might be worth going for those Garuda copies if you don't have enough Garuda copies. And as we talked about on Tuesday, 4C's just isn't that amazing. He's kind of like a mid-tier hero, not great in PvE. He's a decent PvP hero still if you're not in the endgame meta, so you have to use your best judgment to see if you want to use the Prophet Orbs on that event. Now, Heroic Miracle you should be doing every time, and Heroic Miracle is rewarding a Rogan. That's a pretty good pickup. I feel like everybody needs a Rogan on their account. I'm going to enjoy it on my new meme team as well. So definitely make sure Heroic Miracle is done. We do have Ormur's Workshop, so start fusing and breaking apart your artifacts you need. One big thing to talk about this week is it sounds like next week we should have the Magic Stone Sword Change coming live. And they're going to allow you to swap out. So I don't know how that looks just yet. Actually, you know what? While we're talking about this, what I should get loaded up is our TapTap server. We'll take a look at that and see if there's anything about swapping a Magic Stone Sword. I don't know how they do that. We'll take a look here at the end. Maybe it's something that's cool. But speaking of the Magic Stone Sword nerf, if you plan on swapping, technically you could buy up another one this week. So if you already are buying like all of these, you have a ridiculous number of relics, and you want to get another artifact besides Snowheart, because of course you can't swap to Snowheart, you could grab an extra Magic Stone Sword here to then swap into a different artifact. So if you want like 2 crowns, technically you could buy this crown and you can buy this Magic Stone Sword, swap this sword into a crown. That's not a bad deal. We'll talk about it more next week when it does finally go live, though, as a strategy that you can use. But honestly, all of these are great, mainly because the Magic Stone Sword technically still works in cheese right now. Yeah, Antlers Cane, don't grab that one. You'll get plenty of those in free-to-play land as often as possible, so stay away from that. So we do have 2 packs this week, and I believe this first pack right here is a $20 USD pack. So this one's 10 profit orbs, 5,000 gems, 60 relics. Pretty good value for 20 bucks if you're looking to be a low spender. It's not too bad. And then there's a pricey one. There's a $100 pack, but that $100 pack already includes those 20 cores, which 20 cores typically goes for $100 in game no matter what. But you're also getting a 10-star puppet, which again usually goes for $100 in game. 5,000 gems again usually goes for $100 in game, and you're getting 600 of those stone packages. So if you're looking to go for that Snowheart, you definitely probably want to pick this one up. It's definitely worthwhile from the looks of it. So yeah, it's probably one you want to try to get your hands on for this event. And then of course there are the normal value packages. They're much better nowadays because you're getting both campaign loot, and you're getting gems, and you're getting those profit orbs. So you're getting kind of like a triple whammy there. Not too bad. Next up, I want to talk about the changes coming to the weakening of Vortex and Realms Gate in the future here. So this is a wave that has actually been cleared. This completely cleared Defier 1 on the tap test server. So yes, there are two V4 heroes. There's like a V, I think that's V3 and a V1, a Queen without any void imprinting, a Drake without void imprinting. I mean, this cleared Defier 1 on the tap server. So if you guys are considering trying to squeeze in and get your Inosuke cheese done before the Magic Stone Sword update goes live and before they nerf Vortex and Realms Gate difficulties, I mean, it looks like you don't even need ticks to clear this out, which is, I mean, that says something, right? That actually says something, that you don't need ticks, who has typically been that end-all be-all. So I'm going to try to get on the tap test servers myself this weekend so we can take a look at Tower of Dreamland live. We can take a look at these game modes live and see what's going on. But it does look like you probably still want to run Energy Feed, but is definitely a much lower ceiling to get through Defier 1 and make your way onto the brand new mode of Vanquisher. So let me know what you guys think about the event. I mean, honestly, the event is the event. I mean, it is what it is. We're used to having profit orb events, campaign events, but the really cool information is the fact that Defier 1 doesn't take all that much to clear. It was previously not doable until the Magic Stone Sword cheese came out. You get to Defier 6 with your really loaded up account with your Tixes and all this other stuff, but it's actually a nice thing seeing that Defier 1 clear can be done by not ridiculous amount of imprints. I mean, 2 V4s is still a lot of imprints for, you know, the average player, but it's not like completely unrealistic, whereas before you really needed a full powerful account. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Make sure you take that time, hit that subscribe button, share the channel with a friend. I'll see you guys next time.